And we're back.
This time on Dragon Ball Z.
We really gotta stop doing that.
Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot Biafra does that too. This time on...
Another zealot. Oh, yeah. What I was gonna tell you about, the Zealot guy. There was another guy, coincidentally enough, on another Halo lore video who couldn't pronounce the word frigate. And I'm just like, okay, I might be able to understand zealot. Maybe.
Yeah.
But frigate? You hear that word in, like, most of the Halo games, and you're talking about a Halo game, and you can't pronounce frigate.
And it's... I mean... Zealot has that extra, like, A, which makes it look kind of weird. And, like, you know, zeal is a word, but, like...
I don't know what it means.
Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move. Yes, sir.
Generally, like, excitement. But, like...
While the Covenant had us locked up in here,
Yeah, I don't
guns talking about
Frigate is pronounced exactly as it looks.
Mm-hmm. Like, he was, like, saying, like, frigid and stuff like that. Here's a question for you. What's the difference between a frigate and a corvette?
I do not know the answer to that question.
Right?
I would say that a Corvette is probably just bigger.
No. Corvettes are supposed to be smaller.
Covenant kept saying,
Right?
whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Maybe. I don't know a lot about boats, actually.
I believe they're ships.
Or ships, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're ships.
Is a submarine a boat?
Technically, but it's a ship.
Is it, though? Do you know what the difference between a boat and a ship is?
That's bad news.
Uh,
Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gained control.
nope.
It's how it banks into a turn.
Wipe out the entire
For
universe.
fucking real?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I talked to a Navyman about it.
Yeah.
Beat the Covenant to Halo's control.
So I think... I don't know. I can't remember what's up with submarines. But it could be the case.
Fucking.
Also, not killing all of those Covenant on the way here from the control room makes it more fun going back.
Oh, shit. There he is. I'm gonna have to educate myself about boats, ships, frigates, and corvettes.
Yeah, I mean, also, like, a destroyer, like, I'm like, what's really the difference between a destroyer and a cruiser? Like, I know destroyers are typically... I'm gonna do that, because I did bad. Anyway, like, what's the difference, like, what is really the difference between a destroyer and a cruiser? Because I just know that a destroyer is smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, like, less well-armed and, like, or, like, less well-armored. Like, the tonnage is less and its armor is less, but it has kind of more powerful weapons.
Aren't destroyers also for taking out submarines?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they're for, like, faster attacks.
Yeah.
And that's why they're, like, lightly armed. Bitch!
Damn, he got you good.
Yeah, well, now he's dead, so who's he gonna tell? Right?
Yeah. You right.
Yo, I hit the Master Chief. It's like, oh, you're dead, so I mean...
I'm looking up ships and boats and frigates and cruisers.
Like, exactly what are you going to look up for that?
What is the difference?
I'm sure there's a post on Reddit about it, on some forum.
Yeah. I find that Reddit answers a lot of questions that I have about weird things.
But also, it's, like, not, like, categorized very well sometimes. Because it's just a bunch of people posting on stuff.
Yeah.
So, this trick to save the Marines might not work on the Anniversary Edition. I have no idea why it wouldn't, but it doesn't seem to be. Because, like, see how that marker was still on the door?
Yeah.
Like, they'd come running down here, but they're probably already dead. Yeah. Let me just line up. Oh, I guess I can't line it up because they're being little bitches about it. Shit.
Got him.
Not as smoothly as I would have liked, but you know, whatever.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having a tough time shaking them.
Among sailing vessels, the distinction between ships and boats is that a ship is a square-rigged craft with at least 3 masts, and a boat isn't.
We need to hold here until she can move in.
A ship has 3 masts?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
what about a frigate and a corvette?
Oh yeah, let me look up the frigate corvette.
Cause I'm just killing grunts. They're dead. They're all dying.
Have you ever seen a schooner?
No, that's a sailing ship, right?
Yeah, it's got 3 masts set at a diagonal, and they're like really narrow and long. They're really neat ships.
What's a clipper ship? You have any idea what that is? I know it's an older sailing ship, but I feel like they're fast. I have no clue.
Oh. They were basically just, they had massive masts and sails.
What?
Clipper ships.
Oh.
It was just all about speed.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Any word on the frigate versus corvette?
Hang on.
I'm getting as much stuff on cars.
Time for a little payback.
I wonder. Just look up.
Oh.
What?
A corvette is a small warship. It is traditionally the smallest class of vessel considered to be a proper warship. The warship class above the corvette is that of the frigate.
Yeah.
Okay. While the class below that was historically the sloop of war.
What?
Sloop of war.
Is the class below a corvette?
Yeah.
A sloop of war.
Yeah.
The Covenant believes
I can see why they don't use it anymore.
somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control.
Is a prowler on there?
The island has
Look.
multiple structures and
The
installations.
USS Constellation was the sloop of
Contains
war.
the map room.
Sloop of war. I've never in my life heard of that.
Yeah, I guess that what makes it... Oh shit, is this a silent cartographer?
Yeah, the only
Nice.
reason I'm still playing and you're not playing is because we're like halfway through the episode and
Yeah, I'm
I
good
beat
with it.
Truth and Reconciliation.
This beach landing is a really dope part of this level.
Yeah, that's right. Run away.
Do you ever remember being like a kid and like trying to figure out what the hell a silent cartographer was?
It's just one of those crazy Forerunner fucking names.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a warthog.
God damn it, I love you, Fohammer.
Does Fohammer die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sergeant Johnson doesn't, though.
Yeah, is it like him and Master Chief make it off?
Yeah, technically, him,
Okay, let's move
an
on.
ONI
Let's go
lieutenant,
find the map room that will
a
take us to
marine,
Halo's control
and a pilot named Pulaski make it off Halo. but Sergeant Johnson's the only one to make it back to Earth.
Because Master Chief doesn't go back to Earth.
Yeah, he does. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Wow, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
So, okay, let me drop some more lore bombs on you. First Strike was the book that took up what happened immediately after Halo Combat Evolved, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Master Chief finds a Pelican, like the only dropship to make it off Halo, and he finds those soldiers in there. Johnson was the first one, and he did not know what the fuck he was gonna find on the Pelican. He didn't know if it was like flood infested or whatever it was. Well, actually, no, that wasn't the case. He was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Like, he assumed that like they were friendly. He opens the hatch connecting the longsword and the Pelican, and the first person he sees, he freaks out, grabs him by the neck, throws him onto the longsword, shuts it, and points his gun straight at Sergeant Johnson's head. And he's like, "I saw you die. How are you still here?" He's like, "I saw the flood all over you." And it's like, it ends the chapter with like the Black Marine stared back at him with a grin across his face, and he says something witty.
Well, Sergeant Johnson.
He says something classic Sergeant Johnson, and it doesn't say who it is, and like at the like it describes what he looks like, and it describes his like huge shiny grin he has, and then he says something about like, I guess they didn't like the way I taste. And it's just like, oh yeah, when I read that, because like this is before Halo 2 came out, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck yeah, Sergeant Johnson's still alive. Like, 'cause he was like the only other character you really noticed from this game. You're like, man, that guy, he's pretty fucking cool. I mean, you know it's Fohammer, but you know that she was dead and there was no way you could get her back. So, yeah, but then the First Strike's fucking nuts, man. Like, they go back to, like, Last Reach, they rescue Blue Team, like, surviving Spartans, and other Spartans that end up dying anyway in crazy missions. Like, basically they attack a Covenant, like, dreadnought or something. Like, it's basically the fucking Death Star of the Covenant.
So there's probably at least one Prophet there.
Yeah. And, like, they blow it up. And they blew up, like, a huge assault fleet. Like, gigantic. And, like, blew up, like, 3/4 of the ships.
Damn.
Yeah, it was, like, they did some work. And, like, I don't know, I recommend that you read that book. That book, like, you can probably skip some of the books, but, you know what? No, you shouldn't skip any of the books that I'm telling you about. Like, it's good. Oh.
I mean, the Halo books are just worth reading. Like, that's...
Yeah. You like it? You like it? Actually, the pistol kills him in the back really fast.
Yeah.
You know you can actually score a headshot on a hunter?
Really?
If they're like super relaxed and you haven't attacked them yet, they'll like stand up fully instead of their like, little like hunched over manner, and their heads like reach up out of their armor, and you can just snipe them. You just get anything that you can get a headshot with, you can just take them out.
Fucking wrecked.
But yeah, and like, I know that people are like, so what's up with like Master Chief and Cortana? Are they like into each other or what? I'm pretty sure if you read the books and you also played like Halo 5, I'm pretty sure Master Chief and Linda, that's where it's at. pretty sure that is like the relationship, like that. If there were to be a realistic ship of Master Chief and anybody, it's Linda.
Yeah.
Do you know who Linda is?
She's one of the Spartans. Isn't
Yeah.
She? Yeah.
She's like the sniper of the Spartans.
Right.
All right, so we'll go down here on the next time.
I got nothing.
Okay. All right.